Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut. Happy Tuesday. I'm Kara Sundlin.
Scott Haney here. Nice to see all of you on this Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. So if you are running out to maybe grab a little bite to eat,
yes,
you need to say thank you. It's National Waitstaff Day.
Yeah, and give them an extra little tip.
Yeah.
I think you and I are both pretty big tippers.
Yeah, I like to do a nice tip, and because also I was a waitress.
Yeah, and I was a waiter too, myself. Not a good waiter, but I was a waiter.
Okay. Well, the holiday was actually created by a celebrity chef in France who wanted people to stop thinking of waiters as unskilled workers.
Oh, no, they are.
Instead of people who have so many skills to fill our appetites.
The most amazing are the ones that come over and they take your order and don't write it down.
I know, and I always feel like I don't trust it.
Right, and then they get it all right. And I'm like, what is happening?
No, I'm a writer-downer.
I'm a writer-downer, too.
In college, I was a banquet waitress, so they taught us how to take care of...
I was a banquet waiter, too.
Oh, yeah? They taught us how to take 13 dinners out at once.
Mark's Excellence.
All in your legs.
The Mark of Excellence Catering, and his name was Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was at the Campus Inn at University of Michigan.
Oh, very good. Well, there we go. Our roots run deep, don't they? And speaking of France, if you're going to be traveling there for vacation anytime soon, you're going to want to... You can mail your friends. Yeah, stamp.
Smells like a baguette.
Smells like bread. Look at this. It's a scratch and sniff stamp. It's about $2.13.
I think Connecticut needs a scratch and sniff stamp that smells like pizza, since we're going to become the pizza capital.
Is that today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But, I mean, of course, the French have a stamp that smells like their amazing bread.
Of course they do.
You know, in French schools, they sit down with cloth napkins, a full set, and it's an hour for lunch of like fully curated food. They have 4- and 5-star chefs in the schools.
Did you read the rest of the script? Don't look. How many baguettes do you think they make in France a year?
But I know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
6 billion.
6 billion.
6 billion baguettes every year.
We only have 8 billion people on Earth.
That's a baguette for everybody.
But it's only in France. It's like the size of New England.
Exactly.
They eat a lot of bread there.
And they're all in pretty good shape.
Yeah, no, the cookbook, French women don't get fat. You know why? They eat smaller portions and they walk a lot and they sit down and they make pretty meals and they wait to be full.
Speaking of smaller portions, we're going to get to that story in just a couple of seconds. But in the meantime, Elvis Presley's granddaughter is suing to stop a foreclosure sale of Graceland this week.
Yeah, this is something fishy.
Something's fishy.
Yeah, Danielle Riley Keough owns the late singer's historic Memphis home. She says there's a company behind this foreclosure that doesn't even exist. It's using a fraudulent document to claim it owns the estate. And according to the lawsuit, this company called Nosany Investments and Private Lending LLC claims that Lisa Marie Presley borrowed money from it and gave the Graceland deed. But the granddaughter argues that never happened.
And I can't imagine
the company's phone line isn't in service, its email's out of service, and the person listed as notary says she never notarized anything for Lisa Marie Presley. It's a
scam.
So you know what? It's a scam, and they're going to take money from someone who thinks they can own Graceland, and then they're going to disappear.
Exactly. These scams are happening here in Connecticut.
It's awful.
It's really awful. Be careful.
You really got to do your due diligence. It's just, and with the whole AI thing happening, you just got to be careful, careful, careful.
All right, Katy Perry has officially signed off as a judge in American Idol, and John Bon Jovi might take her place.
Isn't that incredible?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
It's a rumor,
Katy Perry's done it for a long time, and I really respect her because she doesn't need to teach the next generation, but she's been great on the show, I think.
I love Katy Perry.
I do too. And I loved it when she used to come to Mohegan Sun. That was really amazing because you could really see her in a great venue. I hope she comes back.
She's been doing it since 2018. That's a pretty good amount of time. It's like 6 years, 5-6 years.
Also, a battle is brewing at the happiest place on Earth.
What is happening in Disney World?
Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and all the friends have voted to unionize.
Stop it.
Yeah. They voted to unionize.
1,700 Disneyland cast members who play characters at the California theme park have voted to unionize. We're in local Mickey.
The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
The local chipmunk.
That's where they have
1,500.
their meetings.
That's where they have their meetings.
So other people... just kidding. Other people have been unionized, but the characters hadn't, so now they're voting to unionize.
Well, good luck to them.
Anyway, it's time, parents, to have that the dreaded summer screen time talk. Are you dreading like the This is your kid.
Happy summer, everybody.
This is your kid at school. This is your kid on screens. No. How do you say no? Okay. So the television, internet, video games, it's everywhere. They're not in structured time at school. It really, we know, impacts our kids' well-being. Yeah, school will be out for the summer soon, and that is when many children have more spare time and potentially more screen time. So experts say parents should lay down the rules. Right now. Take a look.
In the age of technology, it can be hard to know how much is too much time spent in front of a screen.
Each of our children are different. We love them all the same, but they're all different.
The CDC says excessive time spent on screens has been linked to things like weight gain, physical inactivity, reduced sleep quality, poor body image, poor nutrition, depression, and anxiety. That's why setting screen time limits now is important, and how parents do it is also critical, says Chris Ivany with the Family Care Center.
That's what really develops the relationship, between especially teenagers and their parents, is how they engage on things like screen time.
Ivany says the 5 C's of media use can help. The first C is for child. Since parents know their children, think about how media affects them, what they're attracted to. Next, content. Learn about what your child is watching, what games they're playing. Third, calm. What are other ways to calm brains and bodies down instead of media? Fourth, crowding out. If media use is stopping your child from things like family quality time, sleep, or time outdoors, think of ways to get that time back. Finally, communication. Talk about media early and often.
The best way to look at the 5 C's is that it's a framework, for parents to think about screen time and their particular child.
Interesting.
All right, healthychildren.org. You can get some more information there to back you up. So you can find it all broken out by age group, which is great. Healthychildren.org. All right, we were talking about this a little earlier. Nestle is slimming down with a new line of meals for people taking these weight loss drugs. Like the Ozempic or Wegovy and things like that. So it's frozen food called Vital Pursuit. It'll consist of 12 portion-controlled meals, very high in protein and fiber. I think this sounds good for me. I'm not on a weight loss drug. I know. Yeah, exactly. The company says it's intended to be a companion for people focused on weight management. Okay. Drugs have changed the way people are eating, both in portion sizes and frequency. I'm seeing bread there. It looks pretty good to me. Well, it's high fiber bread. Okay. So anyway, they suggested retail price of under $5, and that includes sandwich, melts, pizzas, bowls. I would like to see what else is in there?
Yeah, you want to see the
that kind of things.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, we do a lot on Kara's Cures of can you read the ingredients? If it's a bunch of stuff that you can't pronounce, I don't love it. Unbelievable. All right. Hey, Target is cutting prices on thousands of popular items. The big box chain says effective Monday, it's lowering prices on a wide range of household products and food, things you actually use. Yeah. Because, the inflation has been hitting shoppers, so they're starting to finally shop less. So they're lowering 1,500 items, including food and stuff, which that's been a struggle. Other retailers are doing it too. IKEA, Aldi, they're all reducing prices to reattract consumers into the stores to maybe buy a little more than what our necessities are. Okay, would you like Cheez-Its with those fries? I need to go here. I have a Cheez-It obsessed husband, a Cheez-It obsessed daughter. They love their Cheez-Its. Yes, Cheez-Its and Tang, remember the 40th? I remember, that's true. Yeah. No, I remember lima bean dip. That too, okay. Right, so anyway, but Woodstock in New York, okay, it's a Cheez-It diner. Look at this, how awesome is this? Yes, you go to the Cheez-It diner. Debbie's got her tongue out, I know, but it's 30 miles northeast of Poughkeepsie. Everything is Cheez-Its. The company says the Outpost features meals with its namesake orange snack cracker. Cheesy chicky tendies. Okay. The big grilled cheese. Okay. Cheez-It fries. Yep. Now, hardcore fans of Cheez-Its don't have much time now. It closes in a little bit on Sunday, May 26th. You can make it your Memorial Day trip because it's a pop-up. Oh, that's too bad. It's just a pop-up. You just got to get your cheese on quick if you want it. I think that would really work well long term. I mean, why can't we just have a cheese-in down the road? Let's do it here in Connecticut. Kara? That's our new job. The Cheez-It Queen and King of Connecticut. They have the new brand, Cheez-It Grooves. I mean, I'm a little bit of a purist, but my kids really like Cheez-It Grooves a lot. Okay. They are baked, not fried, so it's not as bad. Sure.